Checking in is Gene Segura, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Rolled slowly to first, reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen, and he takes ball one. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. And that misses. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. Keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
JT Realmuto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So now here is Rougned Odor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Second baseman.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Wheeler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Nettie, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
This is in the air to right. Harper is under this one, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Cole has his target. 1-1 on its way. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Next up is Didi Gregorius. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-1 to him now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Odor has it, and there's out number 2. Stepping in next, Brad Miller. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Last half of the second set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. 1 out, bases empty. Ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Now pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a bounce. It's short. And quickly there are 2 away. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Now here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First delivery to him. Roman Quinn comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Gene Segura stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball well outside. Back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Batting it, the first baseman,
Here's Mike Ford. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Darno aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
batting up.
Stepping up is J.D. Davis. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Into the box, Rougned Odor. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start home first. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no
Sinker
strike.
runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
To short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
1-1 to count. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for route number one. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit in the air down the left field line. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2
1
now.
ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Striding in is Aaron Judge. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. This one's flared out toward left. Gregorius ranging into the outfield, And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Next, it'll be Giancarlo Stanton. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Down the third baseline, right to him. And that's the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed.
0-1's the count.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, number 17.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Eddie Gregorius will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball that
Good
time.
take there to lay off the high fastball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Here's the first pitch. Brad Miller will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Miller.
0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So now into the box is Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Correa.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is foul for the first strike. And it's fouled away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Now here's the first offering. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Travis d'Arnaud is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Goodness. 0-2
No
now.
ball, 2 strikes.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to dig in, Mike Ford. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
1-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's stepping in once again is Alec Bohm, grounded out in his last at bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Gene Segura comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now that's popped up Ford as room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. So stepping in is Andrew McCutcheon, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0, the count to the Phillies' designated hitter.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. It's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And yet another strikeout here. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Quinn has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Next to hit is Lugnador. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Count remains at 0-2. dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. A throw down to first, one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. And that's in there for strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Rhys Hoskins stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
0-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that hit. Last half of the seventh here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Flew out last time up. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
I got 2-1 the count.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now that's popped up. Britton is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bounce it to the left side. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. That brings up Alec Bohm. Last time through was a base hit. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Ford will put this one away, and the side. Ranger Suarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Luke Boyd is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. First delivery to him. Left side of the infield into the shift. Gregorius is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Turned on down the line. One and two to the Yankees catcher. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next, it'll be Mike Ford, struck out in his last trip to the plate. DJ LeMahieu will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Bohm has a play, and he's got it. And stepping in, Roman Quinn, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. It's a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And there's ball 2 now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone. But
there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The batter.
Phillies down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Yanks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. Zach Wheeler settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
This afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and they left 1 run on base. For Philadelphia, no run, just 1 hit. No errors, they left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 1 minute. Our paper attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get them safely.